Eating to the muscles, bro, but you haven't done it. As we were saying, bro, that things mess the mind fit.
But even on the topic of social media, like have you seen like recently the red flags, like the whole
But isn't like a red flags,
like don't go, bro,
like surrender.
like don't like oh
It's like a warning.
yeah,
Oh, like a
soft
warning.
gevaar mos.
Oh, danger, gevaar goals. Yeah, it's dangerous.
So like the one that is like most popular was like in relationships with red flags in relationships. So
Whoa.
what do you think like for you straight away? But not even like you speak to a girl now. You're just on the talking stage or whatever, like what's a immediate red flag you get from her?
Nah, you should eat beetroot or mushrooms.
Ay, bro, what is that?
Bro, that's disgusting. Now, you know what? Like, there's the song, bro. Where's my phone now? Is it my phone? There's the song by this other man from Jamaica. It's called Breaking News, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, in Breaking News, this man says, like, yo, you know, the boy is too nice. The boy loves his belly, just poison him, man.
Yeah.
He makes you want to fight. I say, stop fight with him, make him fight for you like Tyson. You too nice to him, the boy love them belly, poison him. So I say, if you putting mushrooms on my pizza or my pizza, or you wanna make a creamy mushroom burger from store, what store or something like that, I refer to that, to me, that means that you as my girlfriend, that's attempted murder.
But okay, I don't know, I didn't want.
Okay, now let me be serious now. A red flag.
A real red flag.
A real red flag. I just don't lie. That's my only one. Like, don't lie, you know, because like, you see, when I say don't lie, I don't mean like tell me everything. I just mean like, okay, if I ask you, like if I say okay, I will ask you, and then if you know, okay, because you know me, I'm a foolish man, right? So when I say things, you must always double check. You see, so if you ask me and then I take me and then you double check, okay, I know. But if I must double check, then you know, okay, I'm asking this at the real thing. You know what I'm saying? Then when that happens, then it's like boom. Like to me, that's just like, okay, now you know what? Don't now. You're gonna get used. You won't now get used to this behavior. You know what I'm saying? And like someone who's, now what can I say? If someone's not inclined like academically and wise, nah, I do. But I see me, I love a DMC, bro.
Okay.
I love a DMC.
Oh, okay.
So as a man who loves a DMC, like people know feel to like the females that I know, like or like not to say that all the females are not like this. You know what I'm saying? But like these are people who are like inclined mentally, man, and it's like, yo, like, we can talk about the basic thing as a pillow, bro. We can go from a pillow to the bedding sheets, bro. From bedding sheets, how to wash this, the microfiber, like shit like that, man. I like that. So if someone is not gonna be like, say, about inclined, like you don't have.
So they can't have a deep conversation.
Your perspective is narrow.
Yeah.
You're not on a 360.
Open mind.
You know what I'm saying? You
just see what's in front of you.
like the traffic.
Just turn.
Yeah, bro. I don't want that.
I feel you on that one, bro.
And like this, I like someone who's low key, man. So like yeah, you can do whatever on your social.
If you have like over 2K followers.
Nah, it's not a follower thing, bro.
Okay.
Because I'm telling you now, I feel to like put me in a room with who's that thing, tough thing from Mozambique. With the sneakers, man, she's a beautiful thing. Put me in a room with her, I swear to you, give me 2, 3, 4 hours, she will be in love. She'll be in love. She'll be in love. Room, bring who else, man. Bring who else, yo, she's like a queen.
You have them.
Like a queen.
You have them.
You know what I'm saying? You have them like that, bro. Whoever you want to bring, fit. Even that lady, which one? What's her name, man? What's her name, bro? Colored thing. She have a short, she have a Leo cut.
A boy's cut.
Yeah.
Not a chapter.
Yeah, boy, no, what's that? The last one. She must be doing the touchline, man, yo. Because except me, I know, except my presence is good enough to wow anyone. It doesn't matter which social ranking you are and whatnot. At the end of the day, those are people. Hear what I'm saying?
Energy you come with.
So at the same time, if I come there, I'm gonna shake the room, bro. Like Pop Smoke said, I'm gonna shake the room. I'm gonna shake, bro. You know what I'm saying? And boom, I'm gonna have fair to please. Except nada. Yes, man. Belas, for me, it doesn't matter. It's not that thing. It's just like, yo, your presence, like, yo, if we go out, you know, it's cute. You're gonna take a video of a man. But don't now. There's not love here, man. Young thought.
Love in reality.
Love with me. Let's connect. Let's connect. Because I would have been at home talking to you through the device. Yeah. But now I'm coming out of the comfort of my own home and then boom, like we all want to be on our phones. Now, bro, let's just enjoy what we can fucking see, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I feel that.
On the dinner thing, you know what I'm saying? The light one, you know what I'm saying? So it's just that. But on your side, like what is a red flag?
She got to sleep before 9 o'clock, man.
Huh?
She said good night before 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's a straight record. Not even
straight to the showers.
You know, it's straight to the showers, go home. No, but I don't chat to you sleeping before 9 o'clock. Nah, I'm joking. Because most of these girls, bruh, they sleep before 9 o'clock.
Something is going.
Ah, they loyal, bruh. They sleep before 9 o'clock, they loyal. Because I demon time, after 9 is demon time.
boy!
After 9 is demon time, bruh. Girls be on different things after that time, bruh.
But now I want to see you on, man.
Red flags, bruh, I really don't know, man. I don't think there's any serious red flags.
For me as well. Like,
I don't think there's any serious red flags. Because, yeah, it's chilled, man. Yeah. I think you, as a brah, you bring out the red flags, bruh.
It comes out of you.
It comes out of you, man. Because red flags live to insecurities, bruh. Nah, I'm joking. That's not like that.
I don't care, bruh. I saw it. That's what the
Nah,
pass.
it's my trash bag.
I saw the pass.
It's my trash bag, you red flag.
Hey, bruh. Trash or not, bruh. For me, first thing is as basic as people have choices, bruh. People have choices. If you see, this is what I do now. Let's say we go out. This is not a hypothetical situation. Let's say we go out. We see a couple of men. We know one man, but they squad deep, so we're just gonna mind him together. You know what I'm saying? One man takes out a bag of coke and say, yeah, let's do it. Bruh, no. I'm not a coke boy, bruh. Leave me alone, no. You know what I'm saying? And some people will be hesitant and whatnot. They don't know how to choose. So they choose experience and vibes over, you know, maybe kind of coke like a basic line, like it's small, but like this is gonna be like what? Like, come on now, you're gonna think that. See me. I know, I know, please. Keep your business. Hypothetically, that's what I'm saying. So it feels like in situations like that where you find, okay, nah, your brothers is moving like waste, you get what I'm saying? Bookie behavior, see me. See me? Don't come to me and say, what must I do? I'm gonna tell you what to do. You can ask me, what do you think about the situation?
What did you do?
In a situation like this, you know what I'm saying? And then I put it into perspective that, okay, yeah, A, B, and C. I look at it from a good perspective and a bad perspective. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't subjectify, if that's a real word. But yeah, you will get it. Objectify, same thing. Like I don't do that with both. I look at both sides and I'm like, oh shit, maybe he's doing it for this, or maybe you staying because it's like, I'll do that. You know what I'm saying? I will never tell you, nah,
don't tell her.
Poison him. Poison him. You know what I'm saying? I will never say that, poison that man. Nah. Not a man like that, bruh. I will tell you, at the end of the day, you do what you want. Whatever decision you've taken is a decision
that's all laid in front of you. You can choose now.
You know what I'm saying? Because in the cheat, you say in the cheat missions, you don't just choose plan A, there's plan A, B, C. You know, different routes, different vehicles. You know what I'm saying?
It's all laid in front of you.
It's not, but at the end of the day, it's a heist. Yeah, but cash is coming in.
Cash.
Yeah, you know, it's the same job, fit. Yeah, but so it comes down to that if you choose that thing, you chose it yourself. I didn't have anything to do with your choice.
You must live with the consequence.
The consequence of that. So it says like, yo, if you have trust, man, you stay, you love the man. What can I say?
Yeah, what can I say, man?
What can I say?
If you love trash,
that's that. You know what I'm saying?
You'll find yourself very sad.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, if you bring it down to that, and fit you just never know what ones with some people, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Like for example, maybe say the boy put the bun in the oven. The boy put the bun in the oven.
That's serious.
Yeah, and then it's a serious thing. Then you must stay because of the baby.
Yeah,
thing.
the baby.
You know, so then it becomes an even stickier situation where you sacrifice your lives for giving this child a family thing. But then again, that's selfish to the child. You know what I'm saying? Child don't raise itself. Come on now, bro.
It's not a flower.
Because we are babies twice in our lifetimes and adults once. When we are young, we need help. When we are old, we need help. You get what I'm saying? So it's such a thing, bro. But what can I say, bro? Red flags or red flags, they're different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
Oh no, a big one. And you the drug thing. The drug thing.
Use the drugs?
I mean, if there's someone is doing, like, bro, that's just in general.
Oh, if she
like,
does drugs.
If she's on a coke boy thing.
I actually feel it. Do you know now, I was actually...
On a perky thing.
Nah, in the beginning I was like, cigarettes. Like, if a girl smokes cigarettes.
Nah, I've never cared, but that's school.
Nah,
that's schoolboy.
That's what I was like.
Okay, schoolboy.
I was like, nah,
you were
cigarettes, I was like, nah.
That's sexy. Hey,
and then I met a few people that
smoke. But you smoke. That's a sexy woman. Sexy woman, boy. Yeah, that thing now, boy. And then when they do it, it's just such elegance in cloth. And done.
But I think I've grown accustomed to it. I don't have a preference, no. Like I don't like it also. You know what I mean?
It just exists.
It's just like, okay, cool. You smoke, so
there's nothing wrong with it. So long as you're in a state of humidity.
Yeah, as long as I don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to, so.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Isn't it? But like for me, that's that. Bro. Like you going out to, hey, because bro, like I have a bad experience with that, but not me personally, but like the families had a bad experience with that. But my cousin, no. But I don't even know if this one will see it or what, but if you do see this thing, my man, Pelas, man, you know what I'm saying? Bruh, that man is just one of those cousins where it's like he's like an older man, it's like my brother's age, but like everyone passed with him, man. There's none of my other cousins now. But I have two both sides.
Yeah, obviously.
Same character, same album, different verse, different song, but the same body of work. So like that man, like it was funny, bro. Like he just had to pass me. So then like he started now because of where he lived now. Hey, got into the gangsterism thing, and then he started to teach at school.
What?
Remember what I'm saying? He started to teach at school, then he ran away, and so when he ran away, I get bro. Then the man started consuming other types of demonic shit, bro. Suddenly, that thing corrupt the system, bro. It backlogged his files and whatnot. Man was sleeping on the roof and what.
Doing crazy things.
Man is watching Batman, bro.
Yo.
I told them, man have a big influence on our family, bro. If you go to like Lama and Kap, like you think like, the Maos are like the Waynes.
No way.
Like the Waynes, bro.
You guys, Bruce Wayne.
We like the Waynes, bro. Nah, and you know what the funny thing is, bro? Guess what my dad's name is? Alfred. That's Alfred is you, bro. Alfred is the father figure to Batman. And because I'm the Dark Knight, I have to be Bruce Wayne. Why? Because I'm a billionaire player.
Yo! On it full circle.
I told you, everything is connected. Everything is connected, boy. I'm telling you, bro. Such a thing, bro. So, just like, this is what it is, bro. But this is what we made on the most attention now, you know, like, I even forgot now where we were seeing it. But I still we're gonna touch on something. There's something that's gonna touch on, man. Actually, they don't forget now.
Oh,
Nah, was it that thing of the 15 M's?
15 M's?
Yeah, bro.
What's 15 M's?
The thingy that the ANC did, bro.
Nah, we spoke about that last week.
We didn't.
We didn't, bro. We spoke about the stadium.
Oh, no. We didn't do it there.
We
didn't do it there. We did it here, but then the footage.
Oh, corruption.
You know what I'm saying?
Like that corruption.
You know what? You know what I think of that? Because I saw a man from the DA posted. Remember when I still sent you that thing of the diss track?
Yeah.
Now, first, do you want me to vote for these people? Bruh, they're making so it's 7 a.m. in Bridgeport, bruh. What is that, bruh? They're beefing, bruh. These people are supposed to be working for the country, bruh. They're beefing over music videos, bruh.
Oh, I don't know anymore.
Oh, bloody freestyle.
Oh, I don't know anymore. I'm getting tired, bruh.
In fact,
I registered to vote, but who am I gonna vote for?
all of you in the sticky one.
Oh.
I kid you not, bruh. You are in a sticky position because you know why? The fact that, okay, now it's good that you've registered, okay, now boom, you registered.
But now I must vote.
No.
Not necessarily, but if I don't vote, my vote's gonna go to NC.
Is it?
Yeah, if you don't vote, your vote goes to the ruling party.
Really? Damn. No.
Now, if you don't vote, that's why people are so like banging on the or pushing the
You
narrative
vote.
to vote, because like most of the time people complain about the ANC, but at the end of the day, if you don't vote, but you're complaining, you know, your vote goes straight to them. So
I see him. I'm gay, bro. I'll never vote. I'll never vote because from when I seen it and actually processed it for the first time. So no, I don't know if it was so in 2016 or 2017. These men started a whole fucking presidential speech that used to address the nation. Man, are beefing, bruh. Wild and out things, bruh. Our special Declan, they speaking rubbish, dissing one another, bruh.
They're always complaining with one another, but never the country.
In fact, you telling me that these are state officials, people that are in power, that are in charge of government, of governance of a country, or doing that or scarring on live TV, bruh. There's no edits, the roast off, bruh. That's what I've been saying to the man, you see me, I'd rather have the mafia run like South Africa.
Wow.
Nah, hear me out. You see, no? Nah, I must catch this thing properly, bruh. I can't speak, bruh. I must post that thing, bruh. I need to get the story right.
And the marketing.
Thing, bruh.
Oh,
It's knocking. Like as I was saying, bruh, like what the mafias in car. You see the mafias, what the mafias do, eh? Is that, okay, let me just get the concept. I just searched they like the Omerta, or nah, not the Omerta, the mafia families. Just search the mafia families. Hey man. Just search that thing, bro. And you will see it's like a tree. Get what I'm saying? Does it show you the things?
I'm looking at the one in America. Do you want the
American New York one?
Do you want the family tree?
The Mafia family tree, is there a picture there on Google or something, man?
Yeah, but it's it. Do you want how the mafia works?
Yeah, families. Where is the Cubano there?
Yeah, Cubano, la Cosa Nostra.
Yeah, come on, say boy. Yeah, man, yeah. Yeah, here's this thing, here's the commission. Here's the Declan boy, the commission thing. Just open that thing for yourself, bro. Really look at that family, bro. Look at all those dons, bro. Look at all those people now. But this is why I say I want the mafia to run SA. See the mafia, they split into certain families, right? Certain families have different zones, right? They own certain things. They get certain money off the street for certain things and all those things, and you run your own city.
Oh.
Your city is divided equally, and everyone gets like everything. Okay. So if my product sells, and whatnot, and my product finishes before you, then I go re-up other plug. We have the same plug, But if my business is if my shit is popping more than yours, that's not on me.
Yeah,
if you need help, you can come to me, but you're gonna be in debt.
Okay.
That's how the mafia work. So not every one of those mafias liked each other.
Okay.
But you see when there's problems that arise, you know what they do? Summon the commission. Everyone must come sit down here at the table. You can hate this man to pieces. You might have killed whoever, your cousin, your late cousin, by mistake. And you know it's him, but you can't do nothing. Why? Blood oath. And that was sacred to them. Mafias, but look who they're looking up to. The Lord.
Yeah.
So at the same time, just say, okay, say you bring a certain amount of people from your political party. If you have a seat in the National Assembly, bring, okay, 3 of you are coming in today. Yeah, commission. Not this thing of
the whole party.
The whole party is there watching. What is that? These people are acting, they're making noise, man. They're making a noise.
You are slippers.
What is that, bro? Unlive television, my man.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. You must do that way, okay? Except you as the commission of ANC must come through.
Just representative.
Representative, then go.
That's it, man.
Representatives, and then boom, you talk about issues. But you see, at this table, this is where we discuss. We don't discuss things over, like say, why are you not doing this? Why are you not doing this?
Come to compromise.
Come to compromise and to make things better. That's what I thought the pandemic was going to do, bruh. I literally thought the pandemic was going to bring all these things together to come. No, but now you want to do united things. Each one want to shine on their own. They want to connect.
Yeah, no chemistry there in Parliament.
Do you hear what I'm saying? It's all red lines.
Red lines. Come from the same country.
Same things, same situations. Do you know the ANC? ANC is like, what can I say? It's like what would, I can't even put it in Dave terms because I don't understand it. It's like a rainbow, right? What's the first color of a rainbow? Is it red?
Yo, bro, that's actually bad. We don't know that.
That's full, bro. Seriously, bro. First color of the rainbow.
The colors of the rainbow in order red.
Okay, you see red, no? ANC is like red, you know? Then EFF is the following color in the
orange.
Yeah, EFF is the following color, and then after the EFF, it's the other party, the FIP, the CIA, the Carter, the whatever. Everything else just follows there. At the end of the day, they were all there together. So why can't these people just work together? We're struggling as a country, man. We're struggling, bruh.
Even the petrol is gonna go up, bruh.
Is it?
The rand, maybe 96 cents or something like that.
Where are you seeing these things?
No, man, I saw on the status today, man. See? Keep informed, bruh.
Oh, 19 rand 31. Yo.
Petrol is now.
Everything is going to 11 rand. Oh, man. I don't even know, bruh.
Our country is.
That's what I'm saying, bruh. Like, with the mafia, I think things would run a lot.
We don't have this problem, you say.
Nah, people would help it right, you know, as bad as, it's like what the narrative is that America helped countries like Colombia and Cuba step up, because what they were doing was with the cocaine thing at Colombia. But some people are convinced that the CIA was intertwined the things that brought it into the communities and all those sort of things. So when you actually deep it, why can't we do that? Like, these are, like the CIA is saying we're trying to stop the wars here, but when they found out that there's something there that they can milk for money, they use it, they flip the switch, they continue the wars. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly.
A money thing.
You see, that's what we've been taught at school. You know what I'm saying? Operation Mongoose and everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's the same element. Like, even though the CIA was helping now stopping this, it brought a lot of money into the economy, to the government. You get what I'm saying? The government started getting a lot more money from the coke and all those things, allegedly. And that happened, bruh. And even though it was devastating to people, it grew a lot of the places within, like America, bruh. Like, think of a place like
yeah, it built
a lot. You see, you get what I'm saying? At the expense of people, obviously.
Yeah, which isn't what you're supposed to do as a country. But I understand what you're trying to get at, like how they capitalize on it.
You see, so it sounds like that's why I think it's safe though. If they let the mafia do it, like just like have a commission, bruh. Have a commission for these. I'm tired of this. Why can't you make a diss track, bruh? Bruh, that was like one of the worst things I ever saw this year, bruh. I won't even lie to you. Like even the money is good. It's good that you tried to be whatever, but that was a stinker, mate. That was horrendous. A whole dust track, bruh.
Bruh, I don't understand, bruh. Even that 50 million, the 15 million, sorry. That, oh. 15 million for 2 stands.
Man, nah, bruh. It's these owns. You know what, no? People think it's a majority. Corruption isn't a majority, it's actually a minority. But these owns like steal large sums of money, man. Yeah. Get what I'm saying?
Enough for the majority.
And the thing is, you don't want to be the one that talks too much.
You're out.
My man, he'll be out in a different way. He'll be playing dance with Mandela.
You are
he'll be playing dance with Mandela.
I think people are also scared, man.
You wanna go to a Tupac concert? I know, man.
Golden Circle.
Golden Circle.
Golden Circle over there. To a Tupac and Pop Smoke there.
Yo, man. Oh. You're gonna see the pop and the smoke. Go on, forget it, bruh. And you think you're gonna be talking, yo, my man.
They take care of you.
The smoking pipe with Michael Jackson.
Early on then.
The smoking pipe with Michael Jackson, man. I'm telling you serious things here, bruh. I don't talk too much. You talk too much, what happens is
they shut you up.
You know too much. You know what I'm saying? So it's sad. That's how I feel like that would be a solution for me, because those this other girl, you know. She posts something, she posts shit, man, like all the time. But yeah, this is the DA you vote for, it's this. And I was like, yo, yeah, like if you are I can see you pro ANC or whatever you vote, but then you're anti-DA. Yeah, and that's good for you. I don't care, but that's good for you. You know what I'm saying?
Love that for you.
I love that for you. You know how they say I love that for you, man. You know what I'm saying?
Love that for you, friend.
I love it for you, friend.
Love it for you, friend.
Yes.
Oh, he's man. I love that for you, friend.
Same story. Yo, bro. Yeah, like something that's cold, and then you find out your dad is there working. Your dad is then working on that.
Yo,
calm. You can have separate views from.
Yeah, okay, obviously.
And then you want to support. You want to support your friends' businesses, and you push your friends' businesses out there. But at the same time, you want to be a socialist. Yeah, I don't want to get it wrong, but from my idea of socialism, you're the one that did thingy economics. You're supposed to know what socialism is.
No, but I mean
socialism thing. Socialism, a political and economical theory of social organization which advocates that the means of production, distribution and exchange should be owned and regulated by the community as a whole. So like, that's what I'm saying, it's not going to be your business anymore, it's not going to be your friend's business. So you can't say, oh, I'm proud of my friend's business, it's the state's business now. So like, it's a play, like it's a knock. You know what I'm saying, on what you stand for and what you're doing. So you pushing your friend's business as a capitalist or whatever it is. Yeah, I think I'm right. But at the same time, you're activating like socialism and things like that. So it's sad. Where's the consistency? Because now you're moving in parallel.
Now you're going.
Like where's your movement? Get what I'm saying?
Stick to one thing.
So it becomes that thing of like, yo, like, we not. It's awesome, and like we're getting confused, bro, by these things that we see on like on the gram, and I mean on the news and shit like that. Like you see like these idiots are fighting, so you trying to differentiate which of these idiots is more stupid.
Yeah, who's more wrong?
Both like all these people screaming and shouting, grown adults. Let me not just say grown adults, experienced campaigners in this team.
They've been doing it for years.
They're shouting over each other, bro, like children.
In court.
Musical chairs team. What's that, bro? Grown adults. Now you're trying to differentiate. Oh man, he said something more stupid, so I can you lose my friend. How can you wait on that? How can you wait on that, bruh? I will tell you now, man. Each and every time these guys come out, bruh, I don't even want to fool anyone. Like, I'm looking at this thing of, like for example now, I don't know if it's actually changing, but this things of gender-based violence, you know. Like people think it's gonna miraculously change. Like it might like just go up by like 2%. 2% is more than nothing, but 2% is not what people would like to see right now. You hear what I'm saying? So now at this point, do you think anything can change with those idiots not being able to come together
and speak on it?
And speak on a certain thing that is wrong in the country? You can't summon these different people from these different provinces to sit down and talk about the national issue. Instead, what do you want to do? Play hero. Starve one another.
Make distractions.
So do you think I'm gonna have faith in those people too? That's why I can't invest myself in certain things because I know where it starts. At the top, nothing is warming.
Yeah, that's the big thing, bro. It literally comes from the end. From the top, man. That's the only way anything's gonna change. It changes on top. Then it can nicely filter down like a chocolate fountain.
Trickle.
Like a chocolate fountain. Just easy.
Oh, like a woman.
Like a woman. You see,
Mm.
once it goes up, no, it starts there. It must come down.
Yeah.
And where do we eat from the bottom?
Oh, you were just playing that DM around you were Hoover. Still Dyson.
Yeah.
Still Dyson.
That's why, bro. It just starts on the top, man. We can't. The people at the bottom, we're trying our best here. We're trying our best, but all change is gonna come from the top.
Because that's what I'm saying, like, bro, like, just looking at these guys from thirst strikes to the money that's getting stolen. Today I will do voting in 2 steps. I will register, miss the first one, then vote in the second one.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? The day I see them have a Love Island type of buzz.
Huh?
Yeah. But you know it, this is a liquor show idea. That's not my words. See Robben Island, you change it to Musa Ibiza.
Okay, I see.
She's like a full thing.
I've been wanting that.
Then you invite the whole national party. Zilla them.
All the awards.
All the Becky Kaylee. Who's this man?
The whole cabinet, you
The
wish.
whole cabinet, bruh. They must all be there, bruh.
And then?
And then special guests like Zuma and God, like always like pull up and things
Pull
like
the
that.
awards out the jail, you wish. Pull Zuma out the jail for that.
Pull him out, bruh. What's it, Minister of Education, bruh? You must see that man, bruh. You will burst, bruh, like a baby, bruh. In South Africa, you will see, bruh. Not in serious, no, I mean, of higher education, there is it. Do you know that thing, Minister of Higher Education?
Yeah.
Yes, Leiden's man. Imagine this man. Pretty boy swag. Pretty boy swag, baba.
Pretty boy swag.
You must be him, bruh. Play pretty boy swag in Zumandi, boy.
Zumandi. That's Zumandi, man. Oh. So you must always must go to Love Island.
Pull up a Love Island thing. Put them there for a month and see how they go. These people will actually realize that, we have a lot of shit in common.
Yeah.
Even though they don't see it, they really do, bruh. Which is why I don't understand why. This is why I don't understand why it's like that, bruh. I don't understand why these men beef, bruh, and there's always issues with whatnot, and I just don't know, bruh. I honestly don't know. I don't even want to fool you and say that, but the day I see that, and the day I see the results of like these men are actually working together and things, bruh.
Then they'll start voting.
Then I'll start voting, bruh. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I don't know. I don't know what needs to change or where the change needs to be evicted, but
You know what? These ones still have old school thinking, man. So I think this thing of not incorporating, I don't know if they incorporate like younger generations, but there's a generational gap, bruh, between us Like the people that want us to vote and the people we are voting for. There is a generational gap, bro. Because look, you and I are third generation. Wait, you and I are first generation born free from our parents, right?
Nah,
born. No, I'm saying like me and you.
No, we're second, bro.
We're not second, bro. Your parents were born still apartheid times.
Oh, but what about your brother?
He was born after.
No, most that man's first generation.
No, it doesn't work like that. Not age-wise. Our age group, we brothers. You know what I'm saying? We are first generation from our parents.
Okay.
Post 94 babies are first generation.
Okay. Now then, what's your brother 90?
Huh?
90?
97.
Now he's post 94.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's a first generation.
Oh, so then we all. Okay.
Born free, born free.
Yeah, okay, I found you.
Bloody fool.
I found you.
We first generation to accept it. Like, these guys still have those times.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
from birth till about 30 years old, apartheid didn't really change now. While you've already learned so much in your life. So it's like I said, they still have that mindset of, okay, mocha, like we need to do things this way and like the elders speak the best and whatnot. And
so what do you think, like, do you think our generation, like you said, first generation, that are coming up now, will lead the country better than what that's being led?
see, I quote it like. Actually, I do, to a certain degree, it must be the right people though.
Yeah.
Like it can't be what it is now, which is closed-minded.
Yeah.
It can't be, like, I'm sorry, I actually cannot, like, I can't allow that to happen again because, bro, you know how difficult it is to convince these people to listen to you. You know how difficult it is. It's actually a madness because, you know, to even like you can bring a project to these guys, it's like, no, first we need to get rid of these people and tax this. Nah, like, work with what you have, and then when there's progress there, then you can look at other issues one by one. These dons, they want to do everything, bro. That's not how you're gonna solve this shit. That's not how you're gonna stop this shit. See what I'm saying? So I feel like with the youth now, you know, because also, you know, we are more connected. That's the other thing. Because we are more connected, there's no barriers between black, white, colored. Like, it's a mixed thing. Even though there is like elements of racism.
Yeah, of course.
That's inevitable.
Yeah.
But we are links, bro. Like, we know a couple of white men.
Oh, well, where there's no like. I understand what you mean. I understand exactly what you mean.
So on such a thing, bro, it's not that now anymore. This is now.
Yeah. So the Rainbow Nation that we're hoping for can
it's existing. It is existing, which is, but we're not at the peak, obviously.
Yeah.
But now those dons, the old ones,
in terms of governance, is no.
But these dons that are leading now, like, they still have those minds of, like, yo, like they say, like, there's still those barriers and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? It's not free flowing now with the old mass, not with a lot of people though.
Yeah.
I know a couple of people who are free flowing with, like, even like me, but I do it in reverse. I free flow with
reverse
flow. Thank you. It's a reverse flow. You know what I'm saying? So when it's that, and then also, like, I have a friend that is like a man like Joe, he's like Joe, he's a light skin man, but they say when we're around, like, my like the Zaks and stuff, when we together with him, like, he pull us, bruh.
Yeah.
Even a man like Q, Kayum, like, bruh, man don't understand you speak close and you speak yourself, bruh. So it's like someone like you can immerse yourself in different ways. That is what those guys can't do up top. They can't see eye to eye with certain things. And it's like, at the same time, you giving large sums of money to people who never had money.
Yeah, that was a big topic in spoken about, like how the countries run and stuff. Like, we have been pumped with talking billions, even trillions.
Gosh.
And yet you're not seeing the fruit of these monies,
This
cash. You're not seeing it, bruh. So it's something that needs to be addressed. But okay, we're speaking on it, but what can we really do? What?
Fair enough, bro. Like, you see me.
Other than, run for president
I'll
one
never
day.
do that things, man. I'm sorry. See me, I need to come out turn this thing into like a military state. I swear to God.
Russia, you boys.
Bruh, on the Kim Jong-un
thing.
Yeah, on the Kim Jong-un thing.
Yo! Must add that video, bruh, because there's no way they're making super soldiers there,
I'm telling you, bruh, I will be on the
Captain
super
America's,
thing,
man.
bruh. I swear. Like, I'll be strict in terms of, hey.
Discipline.
Look here, hey. Yeah, these certain things are the right things.
You still stand there.
You do it on a make a thing. On a make a thing,
Yeah.
I will do it, you chop it, you cut it.
Yeah. Cut it.
You, what? You sodomize, you do a funny thing, like chop it up.
Yeah.
Chop it up. One time,
But
bruh.
then that also comes back to, you were a death penalty kind of guy?
Nah. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, nah.
You are bringing the death penalty.
Do you know why? That one is sticky. Because
the people that were like falsely accused.
then you
Yes,
die,
it is sticky. And then after they come and they pay
but
your
you bring
family.
that person back.
Can't bring them back. That's the thing though, like that's why it was sticky back in the day, man. Because big cases where, especially if you were like in America, if you were black now you were guilty. At some place that didn't
Yeah, it was just like written in the stores, like you can just look up and you point there like guilty.
Yeah,
You see
exactly. It was literally that type of thing. And the death penalty was in full force back then. But
like they were dishing that thing on
like it was freebies, man. Like the phones are getting like this the yellow movies on it.
Like that movie
With Michael B. Jordan. Did you see that one? Just Mercy.
No.
That's about the guy that was on death row, man. But
Oh, that's the one with Margot Robbie.
Nah, I don't think so.
Yes, bro. And Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx was in there.
Yeah.
Nah, Margot Robbie was in that thing.
Was she the wife?
That's the big. No, it was Brie Larson. Oh my days, mine sweet in LA. My Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel.
You are,
By the way, that movie.
The last one.
Phone us up.
What? Not us, mate. Me. Me up, Baba. Yeah, man.
Phone me up.
Yeah, bro. I'm young and sweet. You know what I'm saying? They go with the Dark Knight for a reason. If she want to be Captain Marvel, I can be Dark Knight. You know what I'm saying? Go inside, Baba. We can go, brother. We can go. And I feel I'd like that, brother. After we punch each other up and all those things at training, then we just go test ourselves. Yeah, who bedroom gymnastics? Yeah, who bedrooms too? You see? Such a buzz, bro.
You test the out this way.
Yeah, you have to see it. Say if you are still flowing, if you're still young, done, responsive. So yeah, I feel it. That's my thing, bro. Like, this thing of, like, it's hard, bro. It's so hard because court is not you did it or not, it's a proving ground.
Yeah, you can literally get away with murder in court.
I still need to watch that series.
I also haven't watched it. I also want to watch it with Viola Davis. But I mean, court is literally something you can
proving ground. Oh, you can.
The hell out of, bro. Like, there's just so many laws that protect you, man. And even like the NDA vibe.
Yeah, dangerous thing.
Big crimes.
But if you sign it, you need to shut that up. You know, just shut it.
Just shut up your nose.
Shut up your nose! Look through your eyes, mama! I'm telling you.
You see, bro. So you can finesse the hell out of court, bro.
It's a proving ground, me, bro.
I think that's just the thing about the justice system as a whole, bro. There's hella
loopholes. Nah, but the thing is, but you know what? When you actually deep it, if you actually deep it, it's the right way to approach it because, like, bruh, only, like, if there's only two people, if there were no witnesses, it's only you and the person who's now deceased know what happened. But you can't talk to that person.
Because dead man tells, no tales.
Bruh, no tales, bruh. You've been clopping on the table with Mandela then, bruh. You're knocking it down here already. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's out of it.
You are here, you've ascended, bruh. So example, you can't speak to them. Only this person knows.
You can speak to it.
So this person already has an advantage because they know what happened.
Yeah, lack of evidence, most. But that's the thing, bruh. That's why even coming back to the Tory thing, like, lack of evidence, man, he's scot free, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So even if he did do it, he can get off.
Okay, if he
did do it, that's a big allegedly.
Just to clear the name and thing on such a thing. Yeah, Declan, what I'm saying, like the death penalty thing, like for me, like even now when that thing happened, unfortunately now, God bless her soul, that other girl from UCT, man.
Oh yes.
That thing that happened. So like that comes back to another point where something bad sparks something beautiful. Same thing with the George Floyd thing. You know what I'm saying? That thing with the march, bruh. You see me. That's when I'm weird. Say we have potential to work together here. Young Don, when I saw that thing of the march, I think they said that people came out in 100,000s and things like that, bruh. Even for soccer matches, can't make it 5,000 fans. Yo, people are coming out in numbers there, bruh. It just shows it. Said, nah, like, yo, we can actually connect.
And it was during COVID, man.
Young Don. And even, bruh, the one before that, where's my phone? Is it outside?
The phone?
Just check here. I'm gonna touch him now, okay?
Nah.
Okay, now last time we touch him, call him now. But yeah, sometimes I was saying, like, to show, bruh, we can even come out
in numbers
and actually do that. Like, it just so, look, say, okay, now we can link up on certain things, bruh. But it's just like, yo, like, at the same time, let's be rational about the shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, yo, let's be real and let's look at how much time it's gonna take, how much this is gonna take, how much. And fair to our justice, like, fair to our evidence keeping in this country is so poor. Bruh, it's like they put the thing. Like, you'd swear, bruh, you think this thing is hard, bruh. This is how they hide the evidence there, bruh. This thing is like they have a compartment here. All they do is just this. People is watching them these times.
Watching them do it, bruh.
Oh, even the things in the cupboard and shit. Nah, bruh, that's not. So it's like, it's a techie one, bruh.
Yeah.
Obviously, and so people wanted that guy to now be killed and things like that, and death penalty. And they must burn his house down.
Yeah.
Like, yo, like, that was a madness, bro. Like, you can't do that. Like, it's not right at all, obviously, but like, no, like, yo, like.
Yeah, that's not a way of going.
You see, and so now that happens and they burn him on down and whatnot, but he was lucky that they didn't burn him down. Like, that would have been a painful one.
Call him ridiculous.
But then, tire around, special, that is a special, there's like a masala thing.
That is.
More justice fair too.
Remember you can't move.
You can't
You
move.
must accept.
Accept your fate.
But you can't escape a necklace, man. And so, like, when my father first, like, told me about the necklace and stuff, and I was like, but I was shocked by the fact that, you know, you put your, like, sometimes stuff like this happen, you put yourself in that person's shoes.
Yeah, you're like, yo.
You think to yourself, how would I escape it?
Like on the VR setting.
See that? But I can't escape a necklace, man. You can jiggle more, everything. That thing is tired. It's tired.
And somehow they make it fit.
But and they burn you. They burn you. They throw you with petrol and they set you alight. You can't escape that thing, man. I'm sorry. That is by far the best way to kill someone, make them suffer, man. You were sick, man. I think about it, bruh. Imagine, man, this man.
These times the individual is melting,
bruh. Like I said, you must accept it, man.
On the gelato thing, melting, bruh.
You must take it, bruh. Remember, look, guys.
You say that's a light thing, just put them in like a dungeon.
Look. I don't wish upon anyone, bro.
That's a bad man thing, you know that,
if you want to get a man for doing something like killing your mother or
burn that man.
Give him a necklace, man. Couple him a necklace, man. In front of the whole community, man. Give him a necklace.
A bonfire!
He'll turn man into a bonfire.
And you know what they, bruh? They first give you a nice beat down.
They
tenderize you, bruh, for the tire, bruh, so you can be lubricant.
You can put in.
You can put in like a club thing. It's like foreplay for Dave, man. How is that? You get foreplay before you die.
I don't wish it upon anybody, man. No one deserves a necklace, man. But that is one way to make a brother suffer, man.
How am I going to get to Kensington, bro? But yeah, I'm feeling to like, hey, there's justice thing, but I feel to like, obviously now our main thing was like the Dave Chappelle thing and whatnot and bringing certain shit to light. And that's why like this one like was kind of serious, man, but like it was kind of like, cause like, yo, like we need to have this type of conversations. I do have this type of conversation. Obviously not on a social thing. I've been saying it now for
but we want people to speak on it as well.
You know what I'm saying? Like just not even like speak on it if you're not comfortable to speak on it now, but like say like open your mind up. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So like it was one of those ones. So like I feel like it was needed, and after watching the experience, like a lot of thinking went into it, man. You get what I'm saying?
So you could say you say.
You get what I'm saying? So like, I feel like I'm just glad now I know that I fucking hope this thing is captured properly. But didn't drop it.
I don't think it
like last time.
Nah, I don't think
it didn't get away today.
Nah, I think I made it drift, man.
Oh, tight thing.
Do you know why? Because I lowered it so you don't have to tilt it forward, because obviously if you tilt it forward it's gonna...
You know it's gonna fall.
Yes. So yeah.
Oh, that way, like, oh, sorry about last week, man. Last week, there was some bit of a complication. I was sticky one.
But don't worry, lad. This week, great one. Next week.
Next week, we're gonna have them next week. And the following week.
And the following week.
And the following week.
You see, we have
a triple bolting.
3 specials for you guys.
You get what I'm saying? So weird, man. It was like
a little guest or so.
Yeah, we're bringing another player into the midfield. Even though the double pivot today was online.
It was online. Sure.
We were doing a Wolfram Didi, Yuri Tillemans. Nah, I love it, man. I love it. You know what I'm saying? We're doing it on such a thing, man. But yeah, next week, man.
So stay tuned. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Share up, man. Share this thing up, guys, and look here. We speak Arabic, but you know what I rate it. You know what I'm saying?
Same.